Hello guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the SpacedBack podcast, and here we have Rayhan Parmar with us from UpYourKicks.
Hello, thank you guys for having me over here.
And today's topic is streetwear into sneaker. We dive deep into it, about the streetwear market. So he has his own streetwear reselling
Reselling platform.
and we're gonna dive deep into streetwear, sneakers, and everything. So let's start off from the beginning. How did it all start, and how it built up in India over the last 4-5 years?
How did I start and how did sneaker culture build up?
How did
You and both.
So, I started 2 years back when I was 16 years old, roughly. A best friend of mine, his elder brother was into all of this.
Okay.
So because of that, he used to tell me about it, and that is how basically he used to tell me every day. It was COVID time. And we had nothing else to do, so I used to just look around at sneakers, and obviously he was not fascinated by shoes.
Yeah.
So slowly deep into that, I'm like, I want a pair. And when I heard about, obviously the prices are crazy. 15,000-20,000 for a shoe, it's not normal. So I was like, once I bought first pair of mine, and after that I'm like, I need more. So I'm like, rather instead of asking my dad for it each time,
you should.
I'll start selling it basically.
Yeah.
So and that's how it basically starts with every other sneaker reseller. I'm not even kidding. Like you ask them, once they flip their first shoe, they're like, bro, if they were earning 2,000, 3,000 just
by
they're like, hi, what's the harm doing this? Even if you're doing it, even if you're in college or even if you're in school per se. So that's how it starts. And sneaker culture in India, I think it was Anand Ahuja who brought it.
Okay.
There were other people who also, there were Ranvijay who's big into it, but then Anand Ahuja started Veg Non-Veg, I think 2016, 17 sometime, and then SuperKicks also started, almost around the same age.
Okay.
So basically these two are affiliated with Nike. They sell so Nike basically tells them you can sell their stuff. Out there is JD in UK and there are other Foot Locker in USA. So there's Veg Non-Veg and SuperKicks. Once they started into it and once that picked up, basically that's when once people started queuing after each for overnight during the COVID time, pre-COVID time, and then just after the COVID times. That's when it actually picked up.
I remember Geo World when the new showroom opened up.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there. I was just passing by BKC and I saw there was a line at 3 a.m. or something.
So that was my first queuing up. We went there around, that is when we started. That was also 2 years ago. So we just went, it's starting, we get to know, We went over there, that's when I queued up there were 2 pairs, Obsidian Lows and Electro Orange that dropped over there. And there were a lot of people over there.
So, see, I'm not understanding what does queued up means, if you could explain a bit.
Basically just queuing up, you just started pushing the line.
Oh, acha.
Yeah, basically
7 a.m. it's dropping and then people are just iPhone ke logo similar to that.
Acha, understood.
So, abhi to people, if once the information is, people queue up overnight. From 10 o'clock in the night till morning.
I've seen clips here and there.
That is crazy, and there are a lot of people. They just tell. So, for example, if you're a sneaker reseller, you just gonna tell somebody gonna give 500 rupees, and so you tell them basically bring 10 of your friends. You make them queue for you. So you just pay them 5,000, but the aftermath of the profit you gain it. So you don't have to stay up all night. And because of that, there are a lot of fights also that occur.
Okay.
Crazy. That's why a lot of sneaker resellers we don't even there's no point queuing up. So but a lot of people do also. That's why there's the hype of it.
Yeah.
In 2019, I remember there was some sneaker flippers and resellers in my college also, Nasimonji.
Yeah.
So they used to in 7 a.m. lectures, they were on their phones for the raffle and all.
Raffle and everything is still decent comparatively, because you just have to wake up at 7. Just put open your laptop, phone, 4-5 other devices and just start, and then it's a learn luck basically. That is still calm, but queuing up is a different ballgame altogether.
Queuing up is actually showing up in front of the store and
it is crazy.
Setting up. I've seen people set up camp in front of the stores
and in India, people did, in India still, but in US if you see, people, they bring their tents and everything.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
their proper setup. Matlab, bro, I have to sit here for all that. They're very
as soon as
mindset.
it opens up.
Exactly. India, it's like, they'll come. What they do is jot their names. For example, 3 of us went.
Yeah.
And there are 10 other people. Alright, at 12 o'clock person tonight. What are we just gonna do? 12 of us need to write our name down. Then we'll roam around for the entire night.
Yeah.
And in the morning when people actually start showing up in bars, that's when all of this happens. People queue up usually outside restaurant, which you wanna see.
Yeah.
SuperKicks doesn't do that. SuperKicks is basically like a raffle system. And if you get your luck, then they'll call you. But there's not there's a lot of queuing up.
Okay.
And even in all of these Rise India, I mean, in Phoenix, if you have the Nike store, there's queuing up. This Geo World Drive also. So, and then there is Delhi, Wagera, so there is other things also.
Yeah.
Other they have, I think, India's biggest Nike store is crazy huge. And those people, they proper, I mean, once there's a fight that occurs in Delhi now, bro, everybody gets to know about it. And it happens, bro, हुआ है. Mumbai में भी हुआ है, दिल्ली में भी हुआ है.
The hype is
Bro,
that
crazy.
much.
And once समझो this fight brawl हो गया, then at points they even cancel the entire thing. So it's just like, bro, because of 1-2 people का fight, everybody suffering because of that.
So मतलब demand is there. That
Demand is there. It's because there's a market out there.
It's selling for lakhs. It's reselling for lakhs, bro.
Yeah, like the क्या था?
Flipping, reselling.
The reselling market worldwide is like forecasted for 2024. It was around $11 billion, and it's growing at like a rate of 6%.
Only reselling.
Only reselling.
And the point is that India has just picked it up.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, I mean, so I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of people currently are like, sneaker market is going dead. For some people, it's like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it depends upon what shoe you're looking for. I mean, there are some silhouettes. Okay, obviously, there's way too much of it, so people have got. But in general, the reselling market. So now, for example, if you think that Jordan hype is going down, okay. But if you look at New Balance, people are loving New Balance like crazy.
Yeah.
New Balance 1960s, 2002 hours, yeah, 550s ले लो. Bro, these people are mad. People are liking it because comfort है. And bro, aesthetically pleasing भी है.
Achha.
So people are like, bro, why not try something new?
So now let's talk about the history of sneakers a bit.
History though, we were talking about the Indian one, no? You want like start global.
So the first ones which I believe were Converse only, All Stars.
Converse in general, as I think, if I'm not wrong, I'm not sure, but I think Converse was way back in
1917.
Way back. I mean.
Yeah.
Converse ka, I mean, I remember in my, I'm still 18. When I was in 6th, 7th grade, people used to wear those Converses in school.
Which I have.
Yeah. So that was the school shoe. I mean, pehle Bata hota tha, Bata those shoes. But in Podar, people used to wear that every day, and it had become a staple.
Tabhi se I'm
Yeah.
I bought them back then and still rocking them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it is
15 years old.
It is damn comfortable.
Yeah.
And it is long lasting.
Yeah.
And
But it started off like growing up since the Jordan, I think, collaboration with Nike. That was the.
Yeah.
Like it went into the mainstream from.
Sneaker.
Yeah. For sure. So what happens basically once something picks up in something. So once there's 2-3 things. I mean, there's a thing that obviously everything's gonna pick up. Dheere karke. Converse, all these college people used to wear since 70s.
Skaters and
very known for that. And once that culture started coming to India, that skating culture and all was hip hop culture type. So this is without everyday wear ho gaya ye.
Sneakers was basically had its roots in hip hop and basketball.
Yeah,
and
so I mean, basically how Jordan started, Michael Jordan. So he was in basketball. He was the basketball. So because of that basketball and it picked up with hip hop culture also, a lot of hip hop music. तो वैसा सीन हो गया तो मतलब 1984 1985 टाइम when it actually launched for the public. Since that time it has just been bro. If it's Jordan's ki matlab bro, what of that?
Yeah,
something like that.
I think even Adidas had its breakthrough in 84-85 only. They had this collaboration with this rap company, I don't know, company or band, I don't know. DMC Run or something, I don't remember the name.
I'm not sure.
Same.
Could be, but Adidas currently, Adidas most peak point was with Kanye West,
Yeah.
undoubtedly.
Yeah.
And now everything is falling apart. Everything has fallen apart already.
Yeah.
With Adidas.
Yeah, Kanye.
No one is buying Adidas.
Yeah.
I mean, because so Kanye and Adidas, they had this partnership, and according to Adidas, Kanye said some stuff that was unethical. So because of that, they terminated the entire partnership.
Yeah.
And because of that, what they're trying to do is, so they had this stock left. I think around $500 million worth of stock.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to offload it.
Yeah.
But Kanye West is like, bro, if you're offloading it, I need to get a cut out of it. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they had the deal.
It has, like, the shoe has his name on it. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is his design, that was his ideology, it was his creative process. So because of that, now people are like, and Kanye is going around, don't buy, because he's coming up with his own thing called Ye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So he uses it, he calls himself Ye, by Ye.
Yeah,
That's his username
Ye.
on Instagram also now.
Yeah.
So he's like, I mean, Adidas is basically scamming, selling my stuff without tagging my name and giving me any credit for it right now. So he's like, don't buy it. And he's been out and about. I think he went to Paris or something and he said, fuck Adidas, and he signed it on a vinyl also.
Yeah. And you know, he is opening a Yeezy store next to one of the biggest Adidas stores in Europe.
But I mean, that guy, whatever you say, he's one of the smartest people on the planet.
Yeah, correct.
His Super Bowl commercial, do you know what happened?
Yeah.
$7 million he paid, he had no budget left to shoot a video or something.
Yeah,
So he just said, he's a recorder.
Yeah,
And he put it-
raw recording.
Bro, he earned $20 million का sale हो गया उसका.
In 24 hours only.
Yeah.
Not even 24, less than 24.
So the guy has something that is exceptional.
Marketing brain.
Yeah, bro.
Very strong.
So have to give him credit for it. And people want him back with Nike again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think that's possible.
I think he'll go independent only because
Yeah.
he has been fucked over once and
Yeah,
again
so,
he'll go.
But whatever he does, there's a huge fan base that is going to be there for him.
Yeah.
100% his stuff is going to sell.
Right. Could we talk about more collaborations, such collaborations with sneakers? Like, I think there was one with Pharrell Williams.
Travis.
One which caught my eye was like some yellow sneakers, Pharrell Williams and Adidas ka collaboration.
I mean, if you show me the pair, I'll probably know about it.
I don't have a photo.
Pharrell, I mean, he's known for a few collabs.
Yeah.
But I think the collabs that a lot of people do know about is the 10. I mean, the 10 it's called.
Yeah.
It's an off-white collab with Nike.
Okay.
And it was, I think it was in 2017 or something, that collab. If you've seen the Chicago off-white ones,
Yeah.
Chromart off-white ones, those highs. And then there's, I think, Air Prestos. So it was done by Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
Okay. Rest in peace. That guy, he was the mind behind off-white.
Yeah.
And he took off-white to the extremes possible. And
Correct.
his designs is what took, it boosted the sneaker culture as well, because those designs, if you say, whatever his design was with off-white, you won't find a pair that is sitting for like few $100s. I mean, in Indian terms, basically 15-20,000 nahi milega. In terms of that, so bro, his off-white shoes or whatever the colors are, bare minimum $2,000, $1,000.
Yeah.
So 50-60,000 to bare minimum, and it goes upwards and upwards.
Okay.
With so another collab was Louis Vuitton, which recently happened with Air Force. Louis Vuitton and Air Force, if you see. So basically, it was an Air Force and Louis Vuitton collab, but again, huge. I mean, if you just add the LV logo to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I personally don't find that value to it, but I mean, it's a very good pair, no doubt.
Achha, so could you tell us which is the most selling pair in your catalog?
In my personally,
Yeah.
I mean, $100. It is probably the same answer for everyone.
Why does everyone like go after Panda Dunks?
See, people love it, people hate it.
Love hate relation.
But I would say if there is one pair that's had an impact on the entire sneaker industry globally, it is Panda Dunks. And if you're talking about Jordans per se,
Yeah.
Dunks and Jordans are different. But if you're talking about just this, you're gonna know about Panda Dunks. So it has an impact.
Yeah.
And bro, everyone likes the basic pair, black and white.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't wear it? So
Right.
even though you hate the quality shit, worst quality, but still, Not even kidding, it is probably the worst quality that Nike has ever produced. But it is a pair. I mean, it is something everybody would wear. So if, for example, if your sister or your mother is not into sneakers, she sees that pair, she's like, okay, I'll wear it. It is a basic pair. Same with Air Forces. If you hate Panda Dunks, you probably gonna end up hating Air Forces. Both are very staple pairs. Every day go to wear.
I think that's why it picked up that fast. Like you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it's staple.
Bro, at one point in time, you wouldn't believe India mein, around 1.5, 2 years ago, Panda Dunks used to sell for 20,000. The highest I sold it for 21,500 if I'm not wrong. After that, 21 ka 18 ka 16, 15, 14, 12, 13, 11. Abhi is trading, it's selling around 10 to 11k and upwards depending upon the size. But yeah, so it started from there because India mein it was in bare minimum pairs. But once India picked up, Nike started pushing in pairs in India also. So now if you see everybody has, I mean if you're a reseller, Panda Dunks घर पे पड़ा ही रहेगा.
That's why resellers hate it because they are like अभी हमारा stock में बिक ही नहीं रहा है.
I mean obviously bro अभी वो पैर का इतना supply इतना है and Nike doesn't put a cap to it. Nike लगा नहीं दो because पता है बिक रहा है bro.
किसी ने तो रील डाला, I forgot which brand. I think Main Street or someone posted about Panda Dunks. They were dissing it or something.
I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, Main Street, even if Main Street disses it, it probably is one of their best sellers.
Yeah, people were typing
100%
comments. Yeah.
Any other CDC ले लो, Soldiers ले लो, UpYourKicks ले लो, सबका one of the best sellers will be Panda Dunks. Either Panda Dunks or either Air Forces.
Which is your most favorite pair?
My most favorite pair. Probably the one which I want to get is, I mean again, it'll be a cliche answer, but Chicago Off-White. Nice. I mean, sexy, even Chunky Dunkies. Very good pair. I don't know if you've heard about the Chunky Dunkies.
No, I haven't.
You have it?
No.
It's basically an ice cream brand that had a collaboration with Nike.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Just pop it up somewhere over here so people understand.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
And it has a special box to it.
Achha.
Very good pair. Chunky Dunkies, and then there is Strangelove also that is very good. It's a pink color shoe. Yeah, but there are a few pairs that people like it. I mean, and I also like it. Strangelove, even though it's pink, I mean, nothing against pink, but usually I don't wear pink. But that pair is something like classic pair. What is your pair? What do you wear? Do you wear any pairs in mind?
Not as such. I like the Travis ones.
Which?
I don't remember the name, but I think coffee color some.
Mocha.
Mocha. Mocha ones were good, and one of the collabs, I forgot the name of it. No, it was with a luxury brand only, not Off-White. Nike or with this. What was the name?
There are so many pairs. It's like.
Sorry?
Avamanier.
No. The jewelry brand. I'm not
Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany.
So there are so many pairs, so many collaborations. Like you have to remember all of them.
I mean, there are nicknames to each and every pair.
Achha.
Even though there's some other name, but the name that picks up in the market is the name that everybody uses it.
Yeah.
There's different names. For example, if I'm telling someone some pair, this is this, you're gonna be like, bro, this nickname is this. Officially, कुछ और रहेगा. Officially, Nike के पे देखोगे ऐसा रहेगा. Blue, pink, orange, slash में डाल दे. नाम नहीं लिखेंगे. They don't put the name.
Yeah.
It's just that what reselling market picks it up, we call it that. At times रहता है Nike based पे, but at times नहीं भी रहता है. So doesn't matter for that.
So for someone who's not doing reselling, who doesn't know how it operates, can you shed some light on how does your thing operate? Like how was it before when you started off, and what scale is it at now?
Okay, so there are two different questions to this. You're asking me how do people get into reselling?
Reselling? How did you get into reselling?
You don't know starting with.
But how does the process happen?
So basically,
where do you get the shoes from?
Basically, so there is Nike. If you are looking at Jordans, there is, if you want to look with Kanye ka, the Yeezys, there is Adidas, and now there is Veg Non-Veg and UpYourKicks in India, and now there is another one called Limited, Limited ETD if I'm not wrong. That's just newly, it's Singapore ka thing, sneaker store, that's come in India. So these 5, yeah, and then there is Myntra, 6. So these places These are basically
Retailers.
retail bases. My Nike is either affiliated with them in some way, so they can sell their Nike ka stuff or Adidas ka. Adidas is Easy is only Adidas.
Okay.
Yeah, and at times SuperKicks and this. But the point is that if you want, basically you need to check their Instagram feeds. Whenever they uploaded an hour ago, 10 hours ago, 1 day ago, okay, boss, this pair is going to come. If you want, set your alarms, everything, have your credit card, debit cards ready, tell your parent, whatever, that you need this pair. Okay? And if you're on the site and you're lucky enough to check out within 30 seconds
Yeah.
at max, 15 seconds, 10 seconds भी बहुत होता है. ठीक है, 15-20 seconds if you check out, you'll get the pair. Or if नहीं मिला, try again next time. This is how you basically get it.
Yeah, and then you flip them.
And then you flip them. Then you either come to people like me, or you sell to more branded places like Main Street or CDC.
Yeah.
You consign your pairs if you live in Mumbai or Delhi. Or there are other sneaker resellers, who would be happy to buy it for you. But there's another thing. So if I don't know you, I'm not going to buy it directly off of you.
Yeah.
So if you know that, if you're selling it to me, you know that I'm a legit person, I'm a genuine person. I'll tell you because you have no history of selling. So I'm just going to tell you, you send the pair. Once I see the pair, everything's okay, I'll pay you out. That trust has to be there.
Has to build up.
Yeah. And bro, there are a lot of scammers. A lot of shit has happened.
Yeah.
A lot of people
scams which happen.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people have. With me, touch wood never.
Oh.
Yeah. Touch wood never. I do my due diligence, bro.
Yeah.
If I feel something is off, it's okay, bro. I won't earn that 1500, 2000 rupees chalega. 1500 nahi kamauga chalega.
But you've heard like.
I've seen it happen, bro.
Oh shit.
Bro, people have lost lakhs. People have been scammed for lakhs.
Yeah.
Fakes, bro. Fakes. And at times, there are so good fakes that a lot of people can't even see.
Fakes have become accurate nowadays.
So for that also there are two apps. There's Legit Check and there's Check Check.
Okay.
So for example, if the pair is worth 50,000 or 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh का pair है, Travis Mocha ले लो. So वो pair Legit Check के वो Check Check app पे जाएगा, वो check होके आया, उसके बाद अगर if everything is okay, authenticated आया, उसके बाद ही वो बिकेगा. वरना मैं दूंगा ही नहीं वो.
Oh.
Point वो है. And if something goes off, it's okay, bro. You keep the pair. One time scam was about to happen with me. I paid the guy and everything. It was my best friend's friend in his college. So he was selling me those reverse mochas. Travis ka, lows. So it was for I think 80 something he was trying to sell me off of. And I bought the pair. I gave him the cash, everything. I took the pair. And then he told me कि bro, pair is from US का pair है and it was some brother cotton blah blah blah. He told me. I went home. I told him, bro, I didn't pay him full. I think I paid him 40,000 or something on the spot, and rest I told him, कि bro, I'll GPay you after. I went home, I checked the pair. I put it on the checking app and उसमें नहीं दिखाया. इसमें दिखाया. It didn't show कि it is क्या बोलते हैं? It fake नहीं दिखाया. It was like couldn't identify. So in the middle, the stitching was off.
Oh.
So I'm like, bro, even if it's showing in the middle, like they are also not sure. Rather I don't get into it. I gave him the pair back. I told him, bro, it's okay if I don't turn blah blah blah. You give me the cash back or whatever. Luckily, friend था, तो आ गया, but people क्या नहीं आता है.
Yeah.
But the guy was genuine, so it could be that pair में कुछ fault था.
पता नहीं होगा.
Exactly. So it happens. Probably not his fault. But again, for me, my sake, I'm like, if I'm investing itna, why take the risk? Rather invest in something else.
But interesting, because of these fakes, there is a new industry of people who are authenticating sneakers.
Oh, bro. There's a different. India mein there isn't an app or something. These apps are not Indian apps. These apps are probably US something. I'm not sure, but these are the most. ठीक है चलो. If this app is saying it's authenticated, all okay, then they are standardized. Baki to there's a different market for fakes, bro. And the point is that I have no problem with you. Obviously, if I'm a sneaker reseller, obviously I have buy their fakes. For example, if you don't have the money, bro, it's okay. There are different alternatives.
It's kind of a disrespect then.
Exactly. If you don't have the cash to earn, you don't have the ability to pay that much. Wear something that is in that range.
Yeah.
1500, 12, 2000, 2.5. If you have 4-5,000, तो Converse ले लो. So it depends. I mean, I'm saying that whatever you wear something that's original. Don't wear fakes.
Yeah.
That's the point. I mean, you're ruining the entire industry.
That's correct.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me this question: can you identify somebody's fakes? And I'll tell you this. No. I'll tell you this. You never see the person. I mean, you never see the shoe. What I try to do is I see the person. For example, this is Devin. I'm looking at you ask me, okay, bro, is something that Devin is original or not? I'll look at this shoe, but after that, look at this guy. It depends on the person. If he can carry it, if he has it, then I'll say, okay, bro, genuine है.
होना चाहिए.
हाँ, होना चाहिए. I mean, because भाई ऐसे ही देख के अगर बहुत गंदा फेक होएगा तो समझ जाएगा. But fakes are also too good, so it is very difficult कि bro, if I'm just walking around and ऐसे ही मैं देख के बोलूँ, वो है तो हाथ में आएगा तो समझेगा. We usually go for the smell.
The smell से भी होता.
Yeah, bro, hundreds. I'll show you videos of me whenever I open a box, pair आया, I'll just just smell it, and if I get the factory smell के bro है, then okay. Then there are stamps and everything. That is a different thing. But I mean, smell is one thing that a lot of people are. I mean, if smell is okay, they'll be like, yeah. This is
as you were talking about events जो हो रहे हैं आजकल streetwear के sneakers के, like has started happening a lot since the last year. AYCS, Soul Search and that. So what which one have you attended? No.
I mean, I attended Soul Search, I attended AYCS, I attended the Main Street one also. Yeah, I mean, these three I attended.
Okay.
Bro, it is a lovely place to be at. I mean, probably the entire community is over there.
Yeah.
So for example, even if I'm selling it to you, I'm selling it to you, WhatsApp पे बात होती है bro. That's a place that everybody comes to. So this is one way of networking also.
Networking. That's how we met you. We met you through an event called Avak.
Yeah. So basically networking हो ही जाती है. And so socials वगैरह, but the AYCS event crazy. The streetwear brands that come over there, even crazier.
Yeah, we are trying to get in, but bro, it's like
it
too
is
high bar.
Yeah, and the cost is very good. But what they set up, the setting up is very good, and bro, people sell.
I think AYCS is the best event for streetwear and sneakers.
AYCS probably, Main Street. But one thing that Main Street is known for is the wall. The wall that they create is an iconic thing. I mean, in a way. I mean, it is not an easy way to get so many pairs and set it up.
Yeah.
Although it's not, they are pairs. They basically get other people service ka bag, they get and they display it over there. But still, I mean, they put it up very good there. And social events not that high. Social was that I think Phoenix Kurla. And I mean, it was an okay event. I mean, there was, I think, what was the guy's name? Shruti Hussain played over there. Then there was this other Gully Gang rapper also played over there. There's Karan Kanchan who played over there.
Okay.
And another one, I forgot the name. But yeah, I mean, they had few good singers over there who performing. Apart from that, yeah, in terms of event-wise, AYC is nothing bullshit. AYC is a Main Street.
वो भी तो होता है Indian Sneaker Convention. That is
Indian Sneaker Festival.
So there is two. I mean, that happens in Delhi majorly.
Yeah.
Indian Sneaker Convention तो ये था.
Main Street का convention.
Main Street का था. और
Festival
the Great Indian Festival that is done by I think UpYourKicks and other players also. वो basically वो साइड होता है, वो नॉर्थ में. I think इधर इंडिया में हुआ है, but I don't think I went for it. I'm not sure in Mumbai में होगा, but I don't go for it. वो साइड तो बहुत होता है, और वहाँ पे तो अभी बहुत सही लोगों को बुलाया था उन्होंने. I think पैराडॉक्स वगैरह को बुलाया था. And I'm not sure if, but yeah, I mean, वहाँ पे the Great Indian Festival होता है, यहाँ पे एक sneaker convention, and it's a very good thing. It's a place to be.
Last year when I went to AYCS, उधर जो भी brands आए थे streetwear के, they have picked up a lot since since July last year. Whatever brands I saw, like many brands launched also on the day of AYCS.
Okay.
So Comet,
Yeah.
they launched on the first day of AYCS.
Oh.
So they weren't present, and July, whatever day it was, I went to the guy, I don't remember his name, the founder. I spoke to him, he was like, we had just launched. That was the first day and they launched at AYCS.
How this thing sales over?
I don't know, I think अच्छा ही चल रहा है उनका.
Comet right now is still blowing up.
Yeah, it's blowing up.
Have you resold any Comet का?
I don't think so, resell value.
उतना अभी तक it's not that.
But yeah, I mean, people people talk about Comet a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
there's this talk about Comet, but in other words, Comet has the same design. If you've seen Babe,
Yeah.
Babe Comet, but I mean Comet is thoda different. But still, I mean, there's this. You can probably, if you know Babe, you will understand. कि
Inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration is probably that. Could be different, but yeah, probably. And other brands are also there. I think there's this Naked Wolf also, very chunky thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it personally, but I don't wear it now, bulky shoes, chunky shoes. But the ones who do, very good shoe. Apart from that, streetwear mein to bro. I mean, I'm currently wearing Rare Rabbit.
Yeah.
Rare Rabbit is a proper retail store in Phoenix Palladium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
So the point is that because of the culture, if these retail proper brands also get into this, so there's some switch that is happening.
Yeah.
And bro, उनको time नहीं लगेगा to switch something in the game. They have their own production lines and everything set up. If they start switching, so means you can say that bro, the Indian thing is going into a place where it's more into
Mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream हो रहा है basically. कभी तक तो नहीं था, but अभी हो रहा है. What Jaywalking did. Personally loved the guy. Jay, superb guy. Even if you go to his store or something, I met him at Indian Sneaker Convention the last year, not this year, and he was present over there. If you just go up to him, he'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Very down to earth guy. I asked him this question: why did he open two stores? There's one in Kalagoda and there's one in Bandra. So he explained कि bro जो Kalagoda वाला है वहाँ का crowd सोलो का crowd Kalagoda ही जाएगा, वो Bandra नहीं आएगा. और apart from that also I asked him question, very down to earth guy. Blue Orange हो गया, उनका store खुल गया यहाँ पे. And another brand that is good, I like the designs, was at one point Evening. I haven't seen them abhi now. Then other established guys mein who's there?
I think there's Bomaki and
Bomaki is there, Bomaki Ahmedabad. So there's one store called Capsule, where all of these international streetwear brands ka you get stuff. So and then there's one called Extra Butter that just opened up. Extra Butter, Extra Butter opened up your lower.
Okay.
Extra Butter has Pleasures, and if you know Pleasures is one of the very good brands, and their designs are top notch.
Yeah.
So it is present over there. Capsule में भी है. Capsule and Jaywalking they opened one in Gujarat also. I think Ahmedabad is Surat में इधर खोला. Ahmedabad में खोला. Yeah. So I mean, the guy has now what? 3 stores. I think Delhi वाला ही shot. So I mean, currently a guy has 3 stores. And if you see, I mean, a lot of people, I don't know, but I am inspired by Mike Amiri. If you know Amiri, he's one of the guys who took streetwear, and currently his business is valued at over $1 billion.
Yeah.
He has stores all across the world. Miami में, Dubai में.
I went to the Dubai store in fact. Dubai Mall. It was a crazy filled like.
And his designs. I love his shoe. I love his t-shirts and everything. But it's decently expensive.
Yeah.
But again, that guy inspired so many. Ki bhai, who would have thought कि bro, a streetwear brand can go to a valuation of $1 billion? It is not, bro. If you have a proper retail store, everything समझ में आता है. If you Zara, H&M समझ में आता है. But if you're not, and if you're starting on your own, getting to that level is like, bro, he's done something. And his design and everything crazy. Guy is also full focused. He knows he has to take it to another level.
Yeah.
And he's taken it.
Correct.
So I mean, personally, he posts a lot about it. You know, he just tells on his Instagram page, if you want to start, just start. You don't need anything. He started, I think it was garage or something, but the story is too. Apart from that, bro, और तो भी streetwear brands फरक चल रहा है, फरदा है.
Yeah, फरक का है like that one design.
सोल्सर पे भी सोल्सर नहीं वो शार्क टैंक पे आया था. फरदा से शार्क टैंक.
Yeah, they got funding no, for season man.
Yeah. So I mean, there are there, but apart from that, Toffel,
yeah.
I want to buy his stuff. That guy, designs are super crazy. He has this thing वो wear में एक बार 50% discount देता है, and his designs are like he's gonna make tailor made for you. So even if you have proper normal streetwear brands what SM है जो भी है your size, he proper tailor makes it for you. Custom made, and his designs are too good. Toffel, very good brand. And one brand that I want to buy in next few months or whatever, next month or something. 100%. Apart from that तो bro urban monkey भी चल रहा है अभी थोड़ा
अभी चल रहा है
urban monkey हो गया बेवकूफ हो गया
हाँ।
soul store हो गया soul store streetwear नहीं है
हाँ,
but ऐसा monkey type ही है
हमने भी स्टार्ट कर दिया हो ना वो साइज एंड एवरीथिंग
तो भी उसमें भी हार्दिक पांड्या को तो लाया ही ना soul store वाला ने
They have also gotten very big, but
they got big names and bro बिकता है
हाँ।
stores भी है
हाँ
एक दो तीन
बैंड्रा में भी तो है उनका
I think Bandra में first one था
फर्स्ट वन यार
I heard that guy on somebody's podcast and the guy was narrating how
हाँ
they
आई थिंक
acquired-
राजमानी's podcast
हाँ, and the guy was no, not Rachamani. There's some other guy I forgot, and he was talking about कि, for example, जो इनका store था, it was pretty expensive, and they wanted कि they were like hoping कि I don't remember the figure, but they were like इतना साल में आता है, and जो amount उनको चाहिए था, वो उनका महीने 2 महीने के अंदर आ गया, ऐसा कुछ तो था, and after that they went full in. That I think that's some support that guys said.
yeah
But yeah, I mean, US also doing it now. I mean, हो रहा है bro, धीरे-धीरे करके वो pick करेगा. You just have to be consistent at the end of the day.
yeah
Designs है वो content डालते रहो.
Content वही है.
Exactly bro, एक बार hype आ गया.
content डालते
Bro, content यही है.
हाँ।
और एक बार वो pick up हो गया है. Once you gain a certain audience just for you guys,
yeah
वो रहेगा bro. अभी उन लोग के पास है, blue orange के पास है, पता है उसको t-shirt डालेगा वो बिकेगा ही.
हैं। हाँ, correct।
वो जेब जाए डालेगा तो बिकेगा ही.
हाँ।
तो वैसा सीन हो गया. वो but वो level तक पहुंचना is a tough road.
हाँ, tough
It
road.
takes time.
yeah
And a lot of people are trying to go in that type of I want to be that person. बहुत सारे लोग हैं but
हाँ, वो तो competition तो होता है।
competition तो रहेगा ना bro. That's why
अभी booming industry है तो सब आएगा ही competition
हाँ।
and है industry तो अभी चालू है अभी.
हाँ।
And a lot of people who are into sneakers ना
हाँ
उन लोग भी चालू कर रहे हैं उनका. Yeah, genuinely.
अच्छा।
So I have I know these people called Kicks Club. They also have a new studio, very good. And I know these people. They live close by, and I know them for a few years now. So these people, they got their studio and everything, and now they are also getting into streetwear.
oh
Because just business point of view, so there are margins to be made in streetwear. Sneaker में volume हो गया अभी. तुम margins नहीं रहा है. Because of lot of reasons, because of market being flooded, everything, blah blah blah. So people are like, bro, इसमें margins 500-600 का t-shirt पड़ रहा है per se, whatever depending upon तेरा GSM कितना हो गया, and whatever your design cost blah blah
and
blah.
all that.
Exactly. If you're selling it for 2.5k, for example, तू 20 t-shirt की ला रहा है,
हाँ।
20 into 1500 का profit तो बना रहा है तू.
हाँ
Why not? तो
मार्जिन तो इतना ज़्यादा है नहीं।
Exactly bro. So people are like अभी capital तो स्नीकर वाले के पास है ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं तो थोड़ा उसमें डाल दिया तो not a problem भाई. बेसिकली 2-3 बंदों का रख दिया एक डिजाइन को रख दिया इसको मार्केटिंग रख दिया स्ट्रीटवेयर के लिए मंथली तो उनका निकल ही जाता है. There's no harm in that.
we're already all the capital and infrastructure so why not
Yeah bro, capital sneaker is capital intensive.
हाँ.
I mean Main Street का business model is different. They take our price
yeah
and then they sell it.
yeah
But and series
से aggregator हो गया ना.
yeah
हाँ.
they सब aggregator ही है sources finder भी सब aggregator ही है.
yeah
तो but हम लोग जो है जो बड़े-बड़े sneaker resellers हैं, I'm not big but there are people who are way big. हम तो basically nothing, I'm just saying. The people who are into it, they put I think if I'm not wrong lakhs तो है. किन्होंने तो crores भी डाल दिए. तो capital intensive business है. चाहिए रहता है capital. And फिर वो rolling में डालते रहो. हर महीने निकालते रहो. ठीक है यार bro. Some people if you're doing it volume में निकलता है margins.
Yeah.
Basically margins नहीं निकलता but ठीक है. Monthly तो तुम्हारा ये तो cash flow है. Cash flow तो निकलता है.
Reselling में ये है कि you're in profit since day one I believe.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we'll rather not sell the pair for a few months and just keep it.
Keep
Yeah.
it.
Because I'm like ठीक है चल आज नहीं तो
बिक
एक दो महीने बाद तो
जाएगा.
बिक ही जाएगा.
हाँ.
उतना तो हमको पता ही है. पर ठीक है bro अभी but अभी comparatively जो margins people used to earn back 2-3 साल पहले
वो कम हो गया.
वो बहुत कम हो गया.
हाँ.
मतलब कोविड के टाइम तो लोगों ने बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत की तब. I think after that I started. That's the time that I started. But before that people have earned very good margins. Like मेरे को very easily मिलता था.
Back in 2016-17 I knew people who were like reselling chocolate.
हाँ.
वो टाइम
तभी तो just start तभी तो
Just
start
I think तभी Vedant Lamba was one of the people who started.
Yeah.
And who's that guy यार? Story इसका है. फ्री सोसाइटीज का है शाश्वत Shash. He is of the Free Society. Is also one of the starting stores.
Okay.
So that guy, I think he had those Air Max. If you see Air Max. So yeah, I mean those people have probably earned good margins.
Way back in 15-16 तो मिलता भी नहीं था. I remember when I wanted to buy my first pair of Jordans.
Yeah.
2015 or something. I wasn't able to find it at a good price in India. It was like very overpriced in India at that time. Because supply नहीं था.
है ही नहीं आपको.
तो मैं यूरोप गया था तभी ट्रिप के लिए तो मेरे को half the price में मिला वहाँ पे.
Exactly bro. But yeah, I mean वो जो कोविड के बाद जो वेव आया है ना, कोविड के बाद ही मेजर लोग घुसे.
हाँ.
Part of that.
Even in streetwear. हाँ.
Same bro. I mean whatever I'm owning up to it, bro. Once that wave hit in and once you actually got to know about it, that's what a lot of people got it.
But I think now the game is even in streetwear, even in sneakers, तुम्हें survive करना है next 1-2 साल. Because a lot of people are going to exit the market.
Yeah.
नहीं चलेगा, discourage हो जाएंगे, whatever. Then after that, if you sustain it for the next 1-2 years.
I mean it depends. I mean what do you want to do in life after that?
Yeah.
For example, now I'm doing undergraduation, bro.
Yeah.
I probably we'll see what happens, but
Yeah.
अभी तक तो और 2 साल. It's part time for me right now.
Side 2 साल तो चलेगा.
Exactly. I'm doing college and this, so part time जितना चल रहा है, चल दे दो. I mean that you'll see what the page that I have, UpYourKicks. Instagram पे it is just for references purposes. Basically, I do B2B.
Yeah.
ठीक है. D2C, I mean I sell to customers directly also, but that is only word of mouth. If you, for example, you guys know me, you can be like Rayhan, I need this guy, you get it from me.
The main business is B2B.
B2B, because वो फिर I don't have to put all attention into my Instagram page because that you have to be very active.
Yeah.
Reels, post, everything you have to be super active. And bro, वो alone बंदा it is very difficult. I mean people do it very good for you, but bro, college के साथ it is not easily manageable. Because you have to be damn consistent with it. तो वही है bro. जितना वो सिर्फ reference page के लिए, for example, now this post, हर एक sneaker reseller जो normal है ना उनके यहाँ पे post रहेगा that says review, review or references. So if you bought from me, you just don't leave a review. Okay, bro, this guy is legit. Yeah. And if you want, just for example, that people don't buy fakes from somebody else and don't get scammed. If you want to buy from a page, if they have a reference post and you see at least like 40, 50 or maybe 100 references below that, then only buy it or else don't buy it. Because or else you could probably end up getting scammed.
Good advice.
Yeah. Buy it from an aggregator directly.
Yeah, you'll be paying more to aggregate from an aggregator, but if you buy from people like us, you're just gonna spend less, probably 1,000, 1,500, you're gonna spend less, whatever. But yeah, just see the references post and then buy. Or else just buy it from an aggregator and pay that 2,000 extra. That's on you.
So what do you think is like the future looking for in sneaker reselling, sneaker market, streetwear market? Because it's forecasted for this year.
Yeah.
The sneaker market in India is going to be for about $3 billion in revenue, and it's going to grow ahead at like 6%.
I mean, bro, reselling as a thing is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordans नहीं रहेगा तो समझ easy stuff चलेगा. अभी easy नहीं रह रहा है. For example, तो New Balance पे कर रहा है. Because वो comfort है New Balance में. Something or the other new thing is going to come up. New brand is going to come up. So reselling is going to be there.
Yeah.
It's just that, I mean, this brand probably will be out of the equation.
Yeah.
अभी Adidas probably will be out of the equation. Adidas का है, obviously silhouettes है, Sambas है, ये है, वो है, मतलब है, but probably Yeezy हट जाएगा. जो Yeezy जो अभी सिर्फ Kanye खुद के independent में लगेगा, that is going to be there. So ऐसे it's going to be there, bro. I mean, bare minimum 10 years to 100% down the line. Till the time there is interest and
I mean, culture तो डाउन नहीं होगा.
Bro, people are just got to know about it.
Yeah.
I mean, few people you know, and your circle might know, but apart from that, very few people have any idea क्या है. सिर्फ लोगों को पता है oversized T-shirt होता है. क्या होता है, क्या डिजाइन होता है, ब्रांड होता है. People will still have time to know about it. आपका तो tier 1 city hit हुआ है. tier 2, tier 3 जब hit होएगा, अगर hit हुआ तो huge, तो यूज रहेगा. tier 1 नहीं मतलब तो बैंगलोर, दिल्ली और ये चल रहा है, मुंबई चल रहा है.
But I think people with disposable income only survive.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's also that's like the biggest factor.
नहीं, but cheaper brands भी आने लग गए ना फिर tier 2, tier 3 के लिए.
जैसे भी I think सोल्ड का इतना महंगा.
हाँ, 500, 400.
like वो level पे you can
Exactly.
go into tier 2 tier 3.
आता रहेगा उन लोगों को वहाँ
हाँ
से।
मतलब probably we wouldn't have an idea, but
Yeah.
bro market तो है, अगर है तो आएगा ही bro.
Yeah, yeah.
और वो थोड़े टाइम तक चलेगा जब तक लोगों को इंटरेस्ट है तब तो रहेगा रीसेलिंग। और अभी करंटली इंडिया का वो डिस्पोजेबल इनकम बढ़ रहा है।
हाँ
Yeah, yeah.
इंडिया
बढ़ने वाला है।
इकोनॉमी बढ़ रही है, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग, सो पीपल हैव थोड़ा सब्सटैंशियल डिस्पोजेबल इनकम।
Yeah, yeah.
दे हैव एंड इफ दे आर इनटू दिस दे आर ऑब्वियसली गोना स्पेंड ऑन दिस ब्रो। वो ऑटोमेटिकली साइकिल चलती रहेगी।
हाँ
ऐसा कुछ बनेगा एट द एंड ऑफ द डे।
हाँ that way it looks bright.
That way it is gonna go. I mean, if you say कि अभी 1-2 साल जो रुक के कर रहे हैं वगैरह, if you think कि चल 1-2 साल रुक के कर रहे हैं, but ऐसे लोग हैं जो भी ये मार्केट में एंटर भी होंगे। तो I mean जो college students हैं, तो you guys have graduated, but I know a lot of people who my friends, they are in college with me, they have started their own streetwear brands.
Yeah. Wow.
And bro, a lot of people have that kind of idea and reach to it. So people who are doing it, they want to do, they gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
वो चलते रहेगा bro.
What do you think about like celebrities, cultures, like all these guys who are like Bollywood people?
I think a lot of Bollywood people who are into it is, I think, Harshvardhan Kapoor. Probably he's the most, I mean, he probably is the guy who has the most sneakers in India. Probably Anand Ahuja also, but he lives in UK, I mean, I don't know, the UK, India. But there's Anand Ahuja, Harshvardhan Kapoor, then there is Ranvijay. Craze, he has the most perfect. I think his house is devoted just for sneakers.
Yeah.
So that's a huge thing. I think then there is Vijay Verma also. Then there is Jimmy Shergill also, who's a lot into sneakers. Main Street pe, I think Jimmy Shergill is kind of there.
Invested.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's invested also, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Could be. And then, yeah, I mean, I think Main Street covered Vijay Verma's closet also. They covered Harshvardhan's closet also.
Yeah.
And bro, the kind of pairs that Harshvardhan has, crazy. Bro, it is a sneaker reseller's dream just to look at that thing. और भी लोग रहेंगे, but Harshvardhan, because obviously he's a Bollywood celebrity, he has a director producer, I'm not sure, but whatever he is, Anil Kapoor's son, he has that kind of influence, and you can easily, he's visible, लोगों के हाथ में आ जाता है. So the kind of closet that he has, crazy bro, the kind of pairs that he owns. It's like bro, every sneaker reseller bro just जाके वहाँ पे देखे क्या है bro. Damn bro. And apart from that, there are a lot of people bro. Yeah.
These guys also ban the Bollywood actors like Ranveer Singh and all these guys also.
I mean yeah, they do, but not into the streetwear. They probably yeah.
दिख जाते हैं कभी.
Ranbir Kapoor has a very good collection. Ranbir Kapoor का बहुत दिखने में आता है. He has Dior eyes and ये वो, but Ranbir Kapoor दिखने में आता है. उसके पास pretty decent amount of pairs है, I feel. एंड बाकी तो अभी जो भी बॉलीवुड के मतलब सन्स रहेंगे, डॉटर्स रहेंगे, उन लोग रहते रहेंगे अभी तो दे स्टार्टेड बिकॉज़ के वो ट्रेंड है, फैड है, लेते रहो और चलते रहेगा फिर.
Well, good discussion here with Rayhan, and that's it for today.
Alright guys, thank you for having me over here.
Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.